What's up everyone, welcome to Finance with Tony. I'm Tony, and here we are sharing some ideas about a frugal lifestyle. On the background you can see the couple of you can see a couple of policemen, and they are just walking here in Novosibirsk Square, and I just think I'll show you in another moment, really briefly, the workout with sports here in the capital of Siberia, in Novosibirsk City, in Novosibirsk Square. I guess it's pretty much an unusual hobby, but yeah, I guess it's quite a unique thing for this place. So the tradition of this type of sports roots to the history of Kazakhs. Basically, Kazakhs were the people who discovered Siberian land first. When it comes to Russian colonization, Kazakhs were the first people who discovered this place, because historically speaking, people live in Siberia 1,000 years. When I was an archaeologist, I've seen the villages like 5,000 years, and even though we have some ice-cold Siberian winters, this place was quite popular in actually many thousand years before, and probably it will be popular in the foreseeable future, because Siberia is the 10%. Siberia occupies that occupies 10%, 1/10 of the world's landmass. Siberia is roughly 10% of the world's landmass, and obviously it could be one of the most populated countries in Europe if it would be the separate place. But last 500 years is a part of Russia, and of course Kazakhs were first people who discovered Siberia for Russian government, and also a lot of people came to Siberia from Ukraine, because Ukraine had most high density of population back to the Russian Empire. And on the background you can see pigeons, obviously, and also this workout with Kazakh swords, probably as an opportunity for children who can enjoy such hobbies. I mean, who can appreciate this extravagant, I guess, these days, definitely extravagant hobbies, like like workouts with Kazakh swords. So, and I guess what is remarkable that this all of this infrastructure is situated pretty concise here. I mean, just near Naremsky Square here we have the Circus. I mean, Novosibirsk Circus. It is a I will show you actually. I mean, it's a typical part of Soviet infrastructure, and also you can rent a pony here in Naremsky Square, and obviously sometimes you can oh, there's a bunch of pigeons. I have to show you this. So a little bit. Oh my gosh, I'm really distracted. So you can jog in, and also yeah, you can check out my previous video about a whole bunch of possible activities here in Naremsky Square. And look at this pigeons. They are really fearless, right? I mean, they're crowding around the people. Well, I made the video before about Naremsky Square, and feel free to check it out. But at the moment, I'll show you the entrance. I'll show you the Circus, because it's a common part of former Soviet infrastructure, and also recently I made the video about stadiums, about the stadium. There's a fountain. So here you can rent a car, a police car for your baby, for children. Obviously, it costs $2.20. I guess quite affordable prices, and also, generally speaking, Novosibirsk has proper infrastructure to raise children, because Novosibirsk has rock bottom prices, and also decent healthcare system. I mean public, I mean free healthcare system, and also look at this baby just sitting on the ground. So nice restaurants. I'll show you the one of them. This one called Skomoroki. Skomoroks were jokers who entertained queens and kings of Russia, I mean Russian Empire and Kiev, Russia before. Here's one of the restaurants, and here, and also at the same time they have part of this business like candy business. I mean pies, like apple pies, Zucker torts, all of this you can taste here, and the flavor, unfortunately during the video, due to this in video I can't show you the flavors, but it smells very delicious and good, and the building on the background is also and here's the officers, police officers. Actually, it is the first time when I see so many officers, so many police in this place, just in regular Sunday, Wednesday, during the weekend. So here's the part of this business, and also on the background you can see the church. It's a Russian Orthodox church. I was baptized here. I was baptized there, and a lot of gold, right? And I guess it's safe to say that Siberia has a melting pot of cultures, and of course some regions predominantly is Buddhist, are Buddhist regions, and some Islamic, and so on. I mean, Siberia is a melting pot of cultures. On the background you can see a restaurant that called beef steak, and it's sort of I would say, I'm not fully sure about translation actually, but it's a Soviet type of meal from meat, and I guess it's a common word when it comes to food here in post-Soviet area. So on the background you can see the Circus, Novosibirsk Circus. It's a massive building, and also here's another entrance to this restaurant that we've seen just a few minutes before, right? I mean, Skomoroks or jokers. So, but this part of this restaurant is more like a casual food, you know, like go-to or fast food, but traditional meals like soups, salads, and so on. Speaking about cuisine, Siberia has various types of cuisine. I mean, you can find Mexican restaurants, Italian cuisine everywhere, including street food retail, and also restaurants, also obviously Indian restaurants, and Japanese cuisine everywhere, including street food retail. So here's the Circus. Speaking about Circus, they have regular programs even during this time of an upstick. We have recently we currently we have the upstick of COVID pandemic, but you can go to the Circus, of course, using to the Circus, and we have to use masks, and to summarize, speaking about infrastructure, of course, Soviet Circus is a great part of of this infrastructure, and this time around, according to this ads, we have some shows with tigers, lions, and so on. I mean, like cat types of entertainment. Also, on the background, you can see digital ad that devoted to the vaccination, and also some pictures of Russian military leaders like Suvorov and so on, because recently recently we had a Day of Russia. The Day of Russia, it's sort of it's a holiday, or yeah, it's a holiday that devoted to the sovereignty of Russia. And I guess, speaking about Russian culture in general, obviously, according to mainstream media and Hollywood movies, Russia pretty much associates with military culture. It's probably part of true in this. We say, I mean, when you see this marshals and military leaders of 18th century, and Suvorov, like Suvorov, Alexander Suvorov, who won 100 battles or more than 100 battles in his life, and he never failed. And everybody in post-Soviet area, I mean in this area of former Soviet Union, know this, and I guess it's a part of traditions, appreciate these military traditions, but I wouldn't say that it's only thing that brings us together, because obviously it's part of the game, because when you have such high level of diversity, I mean, speaking about Russia, people speak in 125 different languages, and 10 of them are official, and 25 of them are official, and Siberia also has 40 different languages, I mean, and 10 of them are official. There is just few directions, few areas that brings us together, and military traditions is one of them. Also, I guess maybe the interest to politics, what's going on in politics, and also space, and also a couple of holidays, I guess, like New Year and Victory Day. Again, it's military traditions, but I would say what is really brings us together is education system, especially Russian literature, because an ocean of Russian literature made this possible to understand better each other, to better understand this different traditions, and it's safe to say that during the communist era the government nailed this opportunity, and we have nowadays we have like 100 years of public education system, when and everybody who went from this through this education system pretty much familiar with similar or with the same ideas of Russian literature, and also I guess social infrastructure. I mean, with rock bottom prices, or even with a free access due to compensation packages and bonuses from workplaces, decent transportation system, all of these things, I guess, and values of diversity, high level of diversity, like religion diversity, ethical diversity, culture diversity. I guess these things are much more important than military traditions. I mean, despite of the stereotypes, I guess if you take Russian Russian science, if you take Russian literature, if you take Russian education system, I mean, with a free access, with a 70% with a 70% of university degree rate, is one of the highest in the world. You can even hire cashier in the supermarket, or the worker in your warehouse with a university degree, right? Like 5 or 6 years, I guess. Here's the thing. Yeah, there's the thing that makes places like that makes place as Siberia pretty attractive for some part of population. And it's a digital place, pretty much digital place as well. I mean, contactless payments available everywhere, including street food retail and subway and underground system, and also a whole bunch of applications like electric scooters, car sharing applications. Feel free to check out the prices in the comments below.